just woke up in a steaming mood. This is why.
We didn't just want to build, let's say, a company that makes the current crop of creators 10% faster or makes it 10% easier to make music. If you want to impact the way 1 billion people experience music, you have to build something for 1 billion people.
What, like this? Or this? Or this?
And so that is first and foremost giving everybody the joys of creating music.
What, like this? Or this? Or this?
And this is a huge departure from how it is now. It's not really enjoyable to make music now.
What does he mean now? Like, when was it enjoyable to make music in his world? Was it like pre-instruments? Like, oh yeah, an ape man was free to go and warble on top of a hill whenever he felt like, until some other evil ape came along with a bone and accidentally tapped it on the ground and invented rhythm, and we've been trapped inside that ever since, and it's been miserable. What is he talking about?
It's not really enjoyable to make music now. People enjoy.
Why do you say that?
Yes, why do you say that?
It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of practice. You need to get really good at an instrument or really good at a piece of production software.
No, it doesn't take a lot of time and a lot of practice to learn an instrument and to make music. Like, the actual definition of music is just notes arranged in a pleasing manner. Like, who does that need to be pleasing to other than you? Like, everyone I know that's picked up an instrument started making music or composing things as soon as they learnt the first few chords or notes or whatever. They would just start putting it together because it's like, the reason that they're doing it in the first place is because they're interested and they're passionate and they've got the time and the energy to put into it. What is he talking about? He's confusing like expressing yourself through music with perfection, which is what all part of industry people and money bods do. It's exactly why sort of mainstream music is so terrible now. I see these shitty talent shows turn up. Like, the music industry has been searching for the perfect cover song the whole time. Same as the film industry has been searching for the perfect film, something that will appeal to everyone and not offend anyone. And it's bollocks. It doesn't exist. Just like, give me a singer any day who can't sing at all but will sing their own songs and sing their heart out doing it, over someone that can perfectly sing a song that already exists. Fuck perfection. It's almost like the enemy of art. Or there's like that Rick Beato video where he takes apart an At the Drive-In song, and when he isolates all the guitars, he realises that none of them are in tune. But it sounds brilliant when you listen to it, because the whole purpose of it is that it's chaotic and all that energy and all that stuff comes from it not actually being perfect. It's actually just expressing itself. Dickhead.
I think the majority of people don't enjoy the majority of the time they spend making music.
How could he possibly know that? Again, he's talking like people aren't making music because they want to do it and because they care about it. He's acting as if it's just a job or it's something someone's being forced to do. He's like, most people making music these days are actually grew up in a small town where their only options were death or going down the music mine. And they're like, oh, I'm not going down music mine. They had me writing Bohemian Rhapsody yesterday. It's terrible. They've got me on the harpsichord tomorrow. Kill me.
Do you not think that's like running?
No, music is not like running. Have you ever seen an audience of thousands leap to their feet and start moving and dancing all as one because a rerun of a Linford Christie 100-metre sprint is showing on the TV? Like, do people actually sit around in coffee shops arguing over which was the best Olympics? No. If music was that great unifier, why didn't they get Phil Collins to run from London to Philadelphia instead of playing at Live Aid? They would have surely made more money that way, wouldn't they? Idiot.
Most people drop out of that pursuit because it was hard.
Again, where's he getting this from?
I think that the people that you know that run, this is a highly biased selection of the population.
Who are the people you know that aren't biased? What are you talking about? Like, not because not that it matters, because it's a shit analogy. Like, running is generally something that people take up in January because they think they want to get fit, and then they realise that actually they're not that bothered and they don't want to waste their life doing something that's really the sole purpose for it to exist. Like, a better comparison would be something that involves some sort of introspection, expression, like the sort of things this guy doesn't have anything of. You know, all these tech guys just talk like robots. They're just fucking numbers spinning through their heads. Like, what about painting? What about photography? If people drop out of those things as well, so what? What does it matter? Like, it's like he has no, and why does he think that people, and it's like, why does he think that people are going to make music forever because he's made it easier? Because he's taken away the barriers to making it, like, that include actually, like, wanting to do it in the first place and then putting some effort in and enjoying it. And like, people play instruments all the time that are no good at it and they still enjoy it. What the fuck is he talking about? It's like he just doesn't understand at all the spark that would drive someone to go and do something, to get up in the morning and go, I'm going to go do this thing because I enjoy it. He doesn't understand where that comes from. And he doesn't understand that even that can go away and it doesn't matter. Because your life won't end if you stop playing the guitar. Because you could go play the piano. Or you can maybe I'll try horse riding now. Maybe I'll have a go at that. Like the peaks and troughs of life that he just doesn't understand. He's just like, no, but there's these numbers that just say that. Just like, I don't understand that this mentality that everything has to be perfect and easy and accessible. You know, even now the accessibility of music has affected the way that I listen to music. Like now like, I might get an album and I'll listen to it once and then never again. Like when I was 13, if I'd have got that album, I would have listened to it non-stop for months because it was all I had. It would have been that long until I could afford to go and buy another CD. And eventually I would find things in there that I would like, or I'd realise that the reason I didn't like it in the first place was because I liked their previous album and they've changed, and I had to get used to this newness. And I'm like, oh, now I understand where they're coming from, and now I get that. Like, it doesn't make things better by making them more accessible. It makes them more disposable. That's what's going to happen with this. AI is just more disposable music because all you're doing is putting some prompts in and press enter, and that's it. So what attachment do you have to this thing that you've made no effort to create? Nothing. It's bollocks. Fuck this guy. Anyway, that's my rant for today. Bye.